And you know something, man, to be honest, that's one reason, everybody's enjoying what you guys are saying right now. But that's one of the reasons that I enjoyed you guys' era so much, because I got to see guys go at it. And we were just talking about Marvin Hagler. And I remember so many of that guy's fights. I even remember the fight that he had with Alan Mentor. After he whooped the dude, the people threw everything at him while he was still in the ring. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, they started throwing stuff at him. Yeah, they started.
And then them the same people that did me and my brother the same way in Sturgis start throwing stuff at us. You hear that, Reggie?
Say that again.
I said them, and they did me and my brother the same way. After we beat some people in Sturgis, all the people on motorcycles started throwing beer bottles and stuff at me and my brother. So I'm with Marvin. I know what he felt like. I never thought I'd experience it, but I know what he felt like. But don't blame me. I'm going to speak for Marvin right now. Don't blame me for being great.
Yeah, that's right.
He was one of the toughest.
Yeah, you're right, brother. You're right, man.
Bro.
We lost a great legend,
man,
great fighter, and he paved the, everybody know, they say Reggie love Ali. That's my hero in and out the ring. But Marvin Hagler also inspired me. He fought the same weight class, and he was a left-handed fighter like I was. And hey man, he paved the way for me.
Well. Now, Reggie, go ahead. Go ahead.
For me as well, because I sparred with Ray Leonard for the Hagler fight. I was a sparring partner for Ray Leonard.
Okay.
Hagler see me. I was still a youngster, and he just took me up on me. He hugged me and said, "Man, I heard so much about you. I heard you was over there causing havoc in the camp." I said, "I don't know about all that. I was just trying to get some." You know what I'm saying? I said, "You the man." You know what I'm saying? I said, "You the man. I'm just trying to be like you." You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask both of y'all something right here. I was looking at some guys debating about, I'm not going to say debating, but just talking about Marvin's legacy and stuff like that. And you remember after that fight with Sugar Ray, he left and went to Italy and became a movie star.
Right.
I wanted to ask both of you guys, man, how do you guys feel about Marvin feeling like he got robbed in that fight? And do you guys think that Sugar Ray won, or do you guys think Marvin won that fight, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, see, everything that we worked on, we thought that we won. But we missed the upper cup, and so we felt like that when I looked at it from my own standpoint, I felt like Ray Leonard won. But when I looked at it on the tape myself, I knew Ray Leonard didn't win. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so that let me know that I thought that at one point Ray Leonard tried to rally on 30 seconds. So that was his way of trying to steal the round.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Hagler kind of slowed down in the later round. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like they talked to a draw, or you know what I'm saying? Because you can't really take it away from the champion. At least give it a draw or give it to the champion. You know what I'm saying?
So what you saying, after watching the fight from your vantage point outside the ring and watching it from on tape, are you saying that Leonard's game plan was to steal rounds?
Right.
Not so much as the judges, because of the applause. Because when he did those rallies, the audience would go crazy. And a lot of times, you think the judges were actually forgetting about what's really going on in that round?
Yeah, they were so stuck on Ray Leonard on his own, because he was more popular. You know
I felt that way also.
He was more popular, so they were stuck on that. You know, the only thing he had to do was throw a rally. He was still around that way.
Right,
you know
right.
And we worked on that. They hit the mat. Boom, boom. Ray Leonard throw a rally. You watch, you throw a rally. Boom, boom. But Haggler, he really wanted to hit the Haggler. If you look at it, he just throw a lot of punches.
Yeah. What about you, Reggie?
Okay, this is my take on that fight, because I've somewhat experienced what Marvelous Marvin with the fight with James Toney.
Oh, okay.
Till this day, and this has been almost 30 years ago. We fought in 1991. Till this day, I know in my heart that I won that fight, but I also acknowledge the business. I've learned how the business operate with the favoritism and the business. And let's keep in mind, when I fought James Toney, Bob Arum, his promoter, promoted that fight, And when I knocked him down in the second round, the judge who had me going into the last round 4 points behind, and when I knocked James Toney down, she hit the thing because she was pissed that James got knocked down. So, she was pro James Toney. So
right.
I can kind of like relate to what Marvin felt after that fight, man, because I don't know if you guys saw that fight. I mean, I fell on the ground and I got up. My people got me up with tears in my eyes. Man,
Right.
it's when you put your heart and soul into stuff like that, getting ready for the biggest day of your life, fight for the world title. Starting at the age of 12, and somebody beat me. I can live with that. I lost my first 4 amateur fights. My first fight, I got disqualified for slapping. So I know how to deal with that if I lost and really lost. Right. But when somebody takes something from you, man, it takes a lot out of you. And man, a man who worked so hard, put so much into it, and overcame so many things, like Marvin Hagler did, and to lose his world title like that. I mean, I understood what he felt, and to this day, that was a very close fight. And we all know this here for certain. When a fight that close, the world champion pretty much, he get that fight.
Yeah, that's pretty much.